I wasn't supposed to be awake at 7. I'd barely slept, my hair was a mess tucked under a beanie, and the world still looked blurry around the edges. But deadlines don't care about exhaustion, so I dragged myself to Copper Oak Café, the only place in town with strong enough coffee and strong enough energy to shock me back into existence. The second I stepped inside, the warm smell of espresso, cinnamon, and something sweet hit me so hard I nearly groaned. And then I saw her behind the counter, and suddenly the sunlight in the room felt brighter. Before I tell you what she wrote on my cup and why that tiny message turned my whole day into something electric, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment so more Sapphic women can find these warm, tension-filled stories on Sapphic Fiction Hub. Now, let me tell you how a simple latte became the start of something I didn't know I needed. She was new. I'd been coming here for years. I would have remembered her. The soft brown freckles across her nose, the messy ponytail that looked both chaotic and intentional, the rolled up sleeves showing forearms lightly dusted with cocoa powder. Her name tag read Harper in neat handwriting. She glanced up as I approached, and her smile hit me like caffeine straight to the bloodstream. "Morning," she said, voice warm and just a little raspy. "Long night?" I blinked. "Do I look that bad?" "No," she said, leaning on the counter. "You look tired in a cute way." "Cute." She said cute. "What can I get started for you?" she asked. "A large vanilla latte. Extra shot." She raised a brow. "Someone struggling?" "You have no idea." Harper gave a teasing smile, grabbed a cup, and uncapped a marker. "What's your name?" "Emily." She nodded, scribbled something, then turned to make the drink, and I swear she moved like making coffee was an art form. Wrist flick, steam hiss, a soft hum under her breath. She looked over her shoulder once, caught me staring, and smirked. "Emily!" she called, sliding the cup forward. I reached for it and froze, because instead of just my name in black ink, she'd written, "Maybe today will surprise you, H." My heart stuttered. I looked up. She was already watching me. "Is this normal?" I asked. "Not at all," she said softly. "But you looked like you needed a little something extra." I walked out of Copper Oak with my latte and a pulse that didn't belong to morning exhaustion. Her message replayed in my mind. Short, simple, intriguing. Maybe today will surprise you. What did she know about my day? Why did she care? And why did I want to see her again so badly it made my chest ache? At lunchtime, after pretending I wasn't thinking about her for 4 hours, I went back. The line was short. She was wiping down the counter, humming lightly. Harper looked up the second the bell above the door chimed. "There she is," she whispered. My knees almost gave out. "Back so soon?" I I needed more caffeine." "Sure," she said, smiling like she didn't believe me. "What are we having this time, Emily, who's having a day?" "A caramel cold brew." Her marker was already in her hand. She handed me my drink without waiting for my name, because she already knew it. This time, the note said, "Take a breath. You're doing great." I blinked hard. "How did you know I needed to hear that?" I asked. She shrugged, suddenly shy. "You looked like someone who forgets to be kind to herself." That sentence alone made something inside me loosen. "Harper?" I said gently. "You're, very observant." She bit her lip, cheeks warming. "You're, easy to read." I raised a brow. "Is that good? Or bad?" She leaned forward on her elbows, closing the distance. "Good," she said. "Very good." I spent the rest of my day distracted. Not by work, by her. Her handwriting, her voice, her freckles, her smile that felt like the first warm day after winter. At 5:47 p.m., I caved. I went back. Copper Oak was busier now, but she spotted me instantly. Her eyes widened just slightly, like she couldn't help it. "Back again?" Yeah. That's 3 times today. she teased. You're judging me. I'm impressed. She grabbed another cup. No name needed, she said with a wink.
When she handed me my third drink of the day, a chai latte this time, she looked nervous for the first time. She whispered, "Read it later." My stomach flipped. I stepped outside, leaning against a wooden bench. The city hummed softly around me. I turned the cup and nearly forgot how to breathe. Written in her tidy handwriting, "If you come back at closing time, I'll finally get to talk to you." My lips parted. My heart thudded in my throat. Was she asking me out? Was this real? I glanced through the window. She was watching me. And when our eyes locked, she didn't look away. I killed 2 hours wandering around the block, pretending I wasn't nervous, pretending I wasn't imagining every possible conversation we could have. At 8:59 p.m., I walked back. At 9, she flipped the sign. Closed. The cafe emptied. Lights dimmed. She locked the door. Then turned to me, leaning on the counter with a smile that made my knees weak. "So," she said softly, "you came." I asked, and you listened. Her eyes flicked over me like she was memorizing something. "I wasn't sure you'd show up," she confessed. "Why not? You seem shy." "And I seem bold," I shot back. She laughed, the sweetest, warmest sound. "Only with people I want to know." She came around the counter, wiping her hands nervously on her apron. "Emily, why did you come back?" The way she said my name, soft, curious, made my heart flutter. "I don't know," I whispered. "Maybe because no one writes things like that on my cup." Her smile softened. "Then they're not doing their job." "You think this is a barista's job?" She stepped closer. "I think noticing people is everyone's job." We stood closer now, barely a foot apart. Her eyes dropped to my lips once before returning to my eyes. "You looked lonely this morning," she said gently. "I wanted to give you something warm." "You did, but not just coffee." I swallowed. "What else did you give me?" Her voice lowered. "Attention." She took a slow, hesitant step forward. "Emily, can I tell you something without scaring you?" "Yes." "I wrote on your cup because you walked in like someone I wanted to know." My breath hitched. "And I don't usually feel that way about strangers." "What way?" I asked softly. "Drawn." The word hung in the air, electric. Her hand lifted, not touching, just hovering. "Can I?" I nodded. Her fingertips brushed mine, a light electric touch that shot straight through me. We both inhaled sharply. "Sorry," she whispered. "Don't be." She stepped even closer, soft, careful, like she didn't want to break something delicate. "You don't have to tell me anything, but if you want to talk, I'm here." "Why do you care?" I asked. Her eyes softened. "Because I know what it feels like to walk around pretending I'm okay." My chest tightened. "Are you okay?" I whispered. She gave a tiny, sad smile. "Better now." She unlocked the front door again, flipping off the last light. "She walked with me?" she asked. I nodded. We stepped outside, the chilly evening brushing our cheeks. Her hand brushed mine again. This time, I didn't hesitate. I took her hand fully. She squeezed gently, like she'd been hoping for that. We walked half a block before she whispered, "You should know something." "What?" "I didn't write on anyone else's cup today." My heart flipped. "Just mine?" "Just yours." "Why?" She stopped walking, turned to face me, eyes glowing under the street lamp. "Because I wanted you to come back." She didn't kiss me, but the look she gave me felt like the warm breath right before one. "Might I see you again?" she asked. "You'll definitely see me again," I whispered. Her smile was soft and slow, like sunrise. If this secret message romance made your heart flutter the way it did mine, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share so more Sapphic women can discover these warm, intimate stories on Sapphic Fiction Hub, where every cup, every glance, and every moment brings a new spark.